Welcome to another episode of the C-List Villains. That was a weird intro music.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Well, we're here, and welcome to another episode of your favorite, I guess, pop culture, comic book.
You're cultivators of the comic culture.
We are the cultivators of the comic culture, and we're here to talk about stuff to cultivate some comic culture.
I know, and there has been so much this past week. So much nerd culture. We are living in the golden age of nerd culture.
Oh, we are.
Whether it's
We've also
comics, movies, TV shows, video games, books. It's a good time to be a nerd.
Oh yeah, and then here's another nerd that we're going to pop up right now. The unquestionable one.
Yes, the incomparable, the amazing, the very talented.
What up, boys? What up? What up?
What's up, bud?
Thank you for coming on, Ashton. We appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Definitely. Looks like you survived Ian.
Survived what?
You survived Hurricane Ian. Or Ian.
Ian. Oh yeah, yo. Let me tell you something, right? Like all these hurricanes pass close to Trinidad, but they never hit Trinidad, right? Just because like of Venezuela being so close to us, it always swings a little bit more South America and then heads up the islands.
Wow.
Destroys the islands.
So you guys just got a little bit of the tail end maybe, but not the full
Yeah, we get like flash flooding and a lot of rain, but that's about it, nothing too serious.
Wow. Well, that's amazing that you guys avoided that. Absolutely devastating for Florida. Wow.
By the time it leaves here and gets to Florida, it's like a category 4 and mad. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a raging bull on the radar, just full red going across. Yeah, that I can't even imagine being in that.
This whole like inward from the Gulf and then out and then back into the Carolinas.
Yeah. Jeez, not cool, Ian. I guess it's the price you pay to live in paradise.
Yeah, Florida paradise.
Yeah, it's mostly retirees. Mostly retirees and Cubans. So I think
you got to live in Florida, man. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, they're there for the warm weather and the beaches. So it's like, all right, cool. If that's what you want, you pay the price with the hurricane.
You're going to pay that price.
What's up, Donovan? What's up, Rob? How's it going, guys?
So what was it like this week? How was your guys' weekend? Red, what'd you do this weekend?
Oh, shoot. I started painting the interior of the house. I was doing that before we just started, so I had to get washed up then. And then I'm here. How was yours, Luke?
Oh, shoot. What did I do? I just chilled. I chilled this weekend. I got one of our cars ready to sell. No, not even a single offer to buy it. Not even a single offer. I was like, what is going on?
The Blue Book?
I did half the Blue Book just to get rid of it.
Oh.
No bites.
Give us some time.
So I'm just driving it around. It's a fun car to drive.
Well, it's good. You still have it. You might need it for later. What about you, Ashton? What you got? How's yours?
Bro, I just logged into Sideshow's YouTube streams every day for NYCC and just reap the rewards of that, because they give away a lot of stuff during their live streams, including money or value, right? So
did you win some stuff, Ashton?
No, I got about like $46 from watching the live stream, which I could buy some stuff for like $20 plus 25% off. So
what, you get paid to get stuff? Oh man,
we didn't know about this.
How do you guys not know about this? Oh, yo, Sideshow runs the best cons. Any like big con, and they're there. They run the best con footage and whatever for the day, but only pertaining to what they offer.
Oh, it is my dream to own the Incredible Hulk versus Wolverine, the Sideshow statue.
And
Oh,
those
it
you have to
is.
get aftermarket because that's all that you can. It's all limited, right? So it's like max like 1,000 pieces, 1,500 pieces, and that's been sold out for a while.
I'm sure it has. I always slobber after that thing whenever I see it.
I actually I'm going to get the Iron Studios Thor statue. I'm kind of landed on that. Also, I'm considering liquidating my comic collection to go into a statue collection instead.
Everybody's liquidating their collection right now. Don't liquidate right now. Give it a year, okay? Don't liquidate or slowly piece it out. I'm afraid everyone's gonna dump and then everything's gonna crash the market. If you're
Oh,
listening,
but
don't suffer.
like I'm gonna do it like in phases, you know. So
And no,
once I
I
get
know you are, but it's just crazy how many people are looking to liquidate right now.
yo,
To
honestly, like down here in Trinidad, right? We don't have any exposure to anything that's happening in American markets, right? I probably know the most only because I interact with you guys on a regular basis on different social medias and different
do you
buying
get more
pages.
of the Venezuelan influence?
Nah, not at all.
Oh,
Not at all.
really?
Yo, the thing down here with books, right, is that people do buy moderns at all, you know. And if you're coming with like old books for them, they don't want to pay you more than $20 for a book. Oh, $20 TT, right? Which you divide that by seven, you get the US price. So about $3 US. And
Oh,
they would pay that for like any book that they don't look at value. They look at the book is old, so the book has to be cheap.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
down
it's
here,
it's Batman #1. I'll give you $20. They'll read it.
down here is
It'll be
crazy.
by
You
their
know what
nightstand. They're
also?
reading that sucker.
Recently in our community, we had a guy, he actually passed away over the weekend, right? So
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, that was unfortunate. And he was what I would consider a big collector. And there's maybe like 10 big collectors in Trinidad, and I am the smallest of the big collectors. Like, so
Sure,
if there's
sure.
1 to 10, I'm 10. Right?
So has everybody put their dibs into that collection now, or just
Oh, no. Everybody. Oh, you mean on his collection?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would hate to see those books just get thrown away. You know what I mean? That
You
would,
got to at least reach out and just be like,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
throw them
But
away. Take your time to
give it some
grieve.
time, you
But
know, like give it some time, and then me and the next collector want to go and check them out and make them like a fair offer on the books, you know, because
yeah,
honestly, people won't really know the value of the books at all. And as I said, people down here were just like, okay, is a box of books, give me $200 for this box of books, 200
yeah,
TT, which as I say is that's like 50 US, you know what I mean?
yep,
Just by seven, right? And that's robbery. So
yeah.
we just know what had to happen, and it could very well happen. You know, somebody
It
will go
could
there
happen.
before us, and they might just
Yeah,
they
you
don't know
don't
these
know how
books.
a family's going to react. There was a very nice old lady who her husband passed away, and she listed up here his entire collection of Silver Age. I think it was 5 long boxes for $80.
Ouch.
$80, and she had 1,000 messages. And I messaged her. I said, please let me come over and give you an estimate so you can sell it, or I'll give you much better offer than $80. And she said, no, I just want them out of the house. They give me bad memory. I don't want to. She said, I'm going to take the first person that.
Yo, that kind of miracle shit only happens in America, yo. Like that is not gonna happen in Trinidad. First thing people doing when something like this happens is, all right, so this is all of this person shit. This toss this. This has to go. Because now we have to make space for whatever else now.
Or
That's it.
sell the house or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
so everything gonna get junked up. But I mean, that's just the reality, yes.
So
That is
that's
true.
why on your will say don't sell the book or don't give away the books. Sell them for whatever value I had left the sticker on the book. For
All
you.
my books are for my nephew. Once I have books, that's already set in stone. I already have that put out there now. That like
Really?
legally, all my books belong to him legally. If anything
No,
happens,
you
to
don't
me.
have plans to create more mini Ashtons?
Nah. Yo, I don't have no time for kids, dog. I'm a kid myself. Look at me. Look at the way I talk. Look at the way I dress. I buy comic books.
So am
I'm
I.
talking about liquidating comic books to buy statues so I can look at statues.
I
That's what I'm
found a
talking about.
woman who will put up with my tomfoolery. That's the only thing. I
Yo.
think in America it might be a little easier. You know, yeah, you know.
I got lucky. I got lucky with her.
You're okay with me buying books, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She says that. She says
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I got a little lucky.
so
But the only thing is that she wants me sticking to a budget. You know, be smart about it. You know.
Yeah, that's what my mom said. Be smart about it. I'm like, okay, honey.
Don't spend the farm on certain books.
Yo, I'm buying We Live Ones. Anybody selling We Live Ones, hit me up. Buying
Nice.
them.
I sold all of mine at Comic-Con. All of mine. I think I had 10 copies. Sold them all.
Yeah, yo.
Oh,
I have faith. I have faith in that book.
well, it's
Good.
big news from the Miranda brothers that yes, they're finally optioned through Netflix to get their title off the board and onto production now.
Yo,
Here's the big question: will the Miranda brothers big time us?
No,
nah, man. Negative.
No.
Negative. I don't believe that for a second at all.
those guys.
Maybe not this year, maybe 5 years from now.
Maybe
when we
5 years
live
from
on
now, but right
season
now
3.
they're really humbled guys, and we'll see them again in November when they come to Frisco, and we'll probably take them out.
I would love. Actually, let me know the date on that. I'd love to fly down for it. I would
Oh.
love to see the Miranda brothers in
Bro.
person, hang out with them.
They'll be Thanksgiving weekend, Luke.
We're all adult children. Oh, that's right. It is Thanksgiving weekend. That's why I couldn't do it. Yeah, my sister and her wife are gonna be up here. I can't do it. I think that it is going to be a huge hit. It's a great book, great story. It's applicable to today. It's current. It's family oriented.
And it's got a soundtrack.
It's gonna be good.
This is it. It has a soundtrack too, right? Yo, that's crazy. That's some next level out of the box thinking for a book. You decided to put a soundtrack on YouTube for people to sit down and read the book and take in the soundtrack. That was mad.
Yeah, that's genius. Genius level thinking.
Yo, it might not even be We Live that they do for Netflix. It might be like a whole brand new thing. It might be something. It might just be something that they're working on. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to.
I would like to think Netflix was, would develop something new with them, but they're not. They don't want to spend that much money. Netflix is scaling. Everyone's scaling.
Yeah, what they did with Joe Coy, where they didn't even pay for his first special. He paid for that out of pocket, and then they start paying for that.
Kevin Hart did too.
Yeah,
a lot of guys paid for their first special. Kevin Hart spent $750,000 of his own money.
Yo, and here comes Jamie Foxx dropping all these movies on Netflix. Oh man.
Yeah, Jamie. Well, he's the goat. He's one of the goats.
Well,
these movies on Netflix are not good though. Not good. Day Shift was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the big news with Jamie Foxx is he's been
Spawn, right?
Spawn.
He's
been Spawn for 10 years. He's been Spawn for 10 years, gentlemen. I can't take it anymore. Move him out. I want someone new already. I haven't even seen it, and I want someone new.
Okay, we have Ray here asking or saying that on the other end of the spectrum, we have so many people now asking outrageous prices for their collections as well.
Oh yeah, and for just trash books, it's comical. I call it. In fact, we should make T-shirts for the villains in the 9.8 fever. People get 9.8 fever.
I'll get that design by tomorrow.
No, I have a better design for a T-shirt. A CGC case 9.8, right? On the inside have certified comic fuckboy.
Wow!
Right? So
that's yours. That's yours. That's yours.
Many.
That's for them.
Herb's just saying he's waiting for Jamie Foxx to play.
I know Spawn will be sick. It's gonna be awesome. But get Jonathan Majors. Get get some new blood in there already. Jonathan Majors is my boy, though. I want to see Jonathan Majors go big.
Yeah, but Jamie Foxx looks good for his age. You know what I mean?
He does. I
He
mean,
does. Lee does
the
look
guy
really
is
good.
kind of
for his age.
ageless.
Black don't crack.
And my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies he's done, Django Unchained. Django Unchained showed me that he really has that action element. You know,
What's that one football movie you did? The program.
No, Any Given Sunday.
Oh yeah, Any Given Sunday.
that was a good movie. That was a really good movie too.
Great movie, man. Great movie.
When he was
Speaking of which,
singing,
Any Given Sunday, Red, did your 49ers win? I think.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah, we won. We beat the Carolina, and the next day the Panthers fired Matt Rule.
Oh.
So
You know what though? Yeah, that was a good fire.
yeah.
Yo,
What a
Luke.
poor start. Yeah, that's unacceptable.
Luke, is that a Darth Vader statue in your background there?
That's Addy Grainoff's. Yeah, Addy Grainoff designed steampunk Vader.
Oh, you got that, eh?
Yeah, I found it at my buddy's comic shop. He had it, so I picked it up on there. Half price. Yearly sale.
My, half price, eh? You love to hear it. You love to hear it.
I bought his store display off.
Nice.
I gotta find. Addy usually comes to Rose City though. He's been here the past few years, but he did not come this year. So I gotta hit him up, get him to sign it.
A signed statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have
Okay.
to get the bottom pedestal,
Oh, right.
silver.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't be on the body. I mean, we had that same discussion on Funko Pops because you just can't do it on the actual figure.
You know what they could do though? They could remark it by painting it over.
Yeah,
Kevin Eastman does sometimes. He'll sign and do a little tiny remark on a TMNT Funko Pop, and it looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick, actually.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous of you guys, bro. Like, you guys have so much access to so much cool stuff there, and to be a collector down here is terrible. It sucks.
well,
I feel you on that.
You are stuck on an island, and you're only limited to whatever you can get that comes to the island. Which,
Yeah, man.
but once you're on the island,
it's
It's like a wall around you, a wall of salt water.
well, people will look at you because if you got the best shit in the islands, like, dude, this guy knows his shit. He's been importing it from wherever the cool kids are getting it from.
Are you into ocean life, Ashton? Do you sail or surf or
I hate
snorkel,
the ocean.
spearfish?
Right? No, I hate. Okay, so I hate the ocean. Like, hate the ocean.
Okay.
I was a certified lifeguard, right? But then went on a trip and I almost drowned. Right? That was my first experience almost drowning. And right after that, I was like, yeah, I done with the ocean. That was it.
That would do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Only take one time, but yo, honestly, I jumped off the boat. I was in the water for like 42 seconds. And in that time, I was like 20 feet away from the boat, trying to swim back against the current, getting tired. I was like, no.
Oh, wow.
I gave up. I gave up mid-swim. I gave up. I was like, yo, just take the
swing
GoPro.
by.
I threw the GoPro to my brother, and I was like, I'm good, whatever. And then a guy jumped off the
pulled
boat
out?
and dropped me in.
The current was pulling you out?
No, man, because I was just swimming into it, and I couldn't get around it. Right, but then this next guy from the boat jumped off and he grabbed me, and then I was like,
"Oh
okay.
my!"
But I mean, I was good. I was like, "Yeah, whatever." I'll tell people would know that I drowned in Bora
But
Bora.
you were treading water, but you just couldn't keep up. You just lost stamina.
Yeah, that was it. I got tired.
That's frightening. Yeah, that's frightening.
Yeah. And after that, I was like, I'm good with the ocean. Ankle high. That's it.
But we're only good at swimming in the placenta, not outside.
Placental swimming, a placental pool.
Placental pool.
Well, yeah. Well, if you could fill a whole pool with placental fluid, then
That's a lot of fluid. I think
You're
there's probably Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos bathes in placental fluid at night. I think he does.
oh, that's
Oh,
right.
you think he does? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
Jeff
thought you were
Bezos.
jumping on
Those
facts.
rich guys, they do like the placental bathing.
Oh, so they're not doing the hyperbaric chamber anymore like Michael Jackson did. They're just doing You're just swimming.
No, but that is a big thing. A lot of people are doing hyperbarics.
I thought it was like breast milk. It was like swimming in like a tub of breast milk. I used to see that
Yeah,
on
I
TV.
get sour. I get
I
sour.
guess.
You gotta keep it at least 30 degrees cold.
Yo, how is AJ, yo?
So far he's just been busy with work. So definitely, as soon as he gets freed up, it's just he'll come back here with the show with us. It's being at the position he's at and working for the type of system that he's
Yeah. Real life, yeah. Real life, and then
it's a lot of pressure to perform.
could imagine. And how's Iman? Iman good too?
Eman's good. Little bit of a little not tragedy, but his future mother-in-law had a heart attack, so it's she's recovering, but just gave everybody a scare.
Oh, but we wish her well, man. Everybody, the community wish her well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wish her well for
Lots of
sure.
prayers with her.
Put in the chat so you can see it later whenever he comes in, guys.
Oh yeah. Well, let's get to tonight's topic. Have you guys been caught up with the She-Hulk, the latest episode?
Yo,
She-Hulk?
what was the latest episode?
The Daredevil.
Daredevil, yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
The hot dog colored suit.
Yeah, the ketchup and mustard. So let's start with you. What do you think?
A pretty interesting episode in terms of I loved it. I loved everything about this episode. It got me to be a She-Hulk fan, actually. I was not a fan of She-Hulk before.
Yeah.
On the fence, and this was what pushed me over the edge.
Okay, so
I enjoyed it.
Find your fandom versus the last episode where you finally piqued your interest, and then before that, it just
I was like, take it or leave it. Okay. This, I really Matt Murdock, their flirtatious nature back and forth. I loved it. It was a great episode. It wasn't silly. It felt like when I was a single guy and like flirting with single women. That's the way I was.
So you were getting the Alec McBeal vibes on this show then, like.
No, it still had it a little bit, but I liked some episodes of Alec McBeal. I mean, who didn't? It was a good show. Occasionally,
I'm pretty sure I used to be a fan of Ali McBeal. I used to like tune in to watch it.
Yeah, there was some good episodes.
If I'm not mistaken, so that's not a problem for She-Hulk. In fact, you know what? I think the only thing that suffers She-Hulk a little bit is that fans. That's it. Because fans have their little opinions, right? And their opinions are like it's too female driven, it's too like woman, it's too it's She-Hulk. It's about a woman. What are you telling me?
Hulk.
Yeah, you're watching.
Why did you say that again? Let the women have the Hulk.
Yeah, obviously you're focused on women. Come on, let's be real. Also, Matt Murdock's Daredevil, as I said in Daredevil in general in this episode, he's true to his MCU Daredevil. He smashed again. This guy has smashed every female in every season of Daredevil, and now in She-Hulk. So, of course,
guy, he knows where to stick it in.
Yeah, he sees it clearly. He sees it clearly.
He can hear the heartbeat when
he has it, but he's got that pumping blood, baby.
Feeling that heartbeat, Gillia's mine.
That was a really
2 weeks fast. All right, you're mine.
That was a really good movie he had to do.
I've been a fan of She-Hulk since it started, and I think it's good. And I think people should be accepting of different types of Marvel content for the reason that you don't want to get burnt out on the, I
was feeling Marvel fatigue. I was feeling Marvel fatigue big time. I'm
gonna get hit with like action. In fact, I'm looking forward to Ant-Man because it's more comedic. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I always like a good Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I haven't not liked Ant-Man. Ant-Man is really? Iron Man was on Ally McBeal? That is it. Hey, I gotta look up that episode actually. That was a huge show. That was like the biggest show in America at that time.
Yeah, she was a little skinny lawyer girl. That's what I remember.
She's married to Han Solo. She's got to be somewhat cool.
Yeah. And here's the Herbs' comment: is she's a slut. This is in relation to She-Hulk or Jennifer Walters being a
Dude,
very
in your mid
intelligent woman
30s,
who does whatever she
highly
wants to do.
successful professional. I mean, I don't expect you to be a nun.
Yeah. It's like we see guys all
Live
the
your life. You're single. You don't have kids.
yeah, we see
No,
guys
live
all
your
the
life.
time that they sleep with other women. It's like, why not a woman sleep
Yo,
with
so by that same statement, right? So that means Daredevil is a slut for my same
Oh yeah,
reasoning earlier on, right? So like,
single, highly
let me stop labeling
successful,
people.
no
You know what I mean?
kids.
Like, but
Live your life.
that's all just to drive a little point into the show to bring a little social commentary to what females have to go through when they're in a position of power and what could destroy that, what they've built up for themselves, a certain level of respect and recognition. And these are the things that could damage it and cause irreparable damage to their character and whatever.
which
And
we
to be
saw
honest with you, it shouldn't be.
which we saw at the end of that episode where the guy that she slept with prior to Daredevil had
Right.
their little action scene, and then because since he runs intelligentsia, that he was able to expose her.
Yeah, because he was a little too nice. Like I was talking to my wife, and I was like, "Isn't he a little too perfect?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like no one's that perfect, and he wasn't.
Yo, instantly I knew he was a douche. Like, I'm like, this guy's a douche one time. I don't have to think about him. When I see them come up on screen, I'm like, yeah. For the same thing you said, Luke. He's too nice. He just come out there
Hey,
all.
I'm not supposed to get all Filipinos with that guy, okay? Not with that character.
This
And
guy
we're all
comes
right.
all handsome ass McGee, like, yeah, yeah. Nah, sus.
Hey, sometimes that's how you get your blackmail on, is to be the nice guy.
Facts, right? Facts.
Exactly. So on the comic book grading scale, where would you put that episode, Ashton?
Me, a
Yeah,
9.8,
9.8.
definitely, for so many reasons.
Luke?
Yeah, I'd give it a 9.8. I really liked it. I can't really think of anything I'd change about it.
Yeah. I give it a 9.6. There's a little thing that kind of bugged me, but it was really small. It was nothing.
Well, what, something bugged you?
Oh yeah.
I like that she beat Daredevil. I didn't think she'd be able to, but it's Hulk against Daredevil. Like he's just gonna grab it.
For me,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, go ahead, Ashton. Finish up.
at the end of the day, Daredevil is literally just a man.
Yeah,
With martial arts skills, and he could see in the dark, right? And if She-Hulk wanted, she could just hold her leg in her hand and do this,
Yeah,
and kill him, right?
pull his arms and legs apart.
reverse Ant-Man, where she just gets big and just rips them apart instead of Ant-Man going in.
Yeah, and just kill it off right there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, but the thing that really like irked me was all the henchmen for Leapfrog. Was Leapfrog? They were carrying crossbows. Who gives their henchmen crossbows?
this is what I was trying to figure out too. I was like, why? Maybe it was like to make a statement. They're tadpoles, so they shoot some shit. I don't know, whatever tadpoles do in the water, right? You know what I mean?
It's still okay. I mean, the whole tadpole line was funny, but still, when you're fighting other superheroes and you're expecting these people to protect you,
Hey, when you're fighting anybody, right, it is never appropriate to bring out a crossbow in any kind of fight, right?
unless you're Daryl Dixon from Walking Dead. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Or,
it. But only against
Tyrion
zombies.
Lannister.
Yeah.
Tyrion Lannister did a good to his dad on the toilet, you know.
But in that age, that was high-tech weaponry. The tadpoles, not in that age. They're in the present day.
No. But there was another term. There was like henchmen and
Goon.
goons.
Goons
Yeah,
and
goons.
henchmen, and the difference.
Squad.
So what was the difference between the two? Was like,
All right, so goons, you can pay anybody to be a goon, right?
Yeah.
But henchmen believe in the cause.
Oh,
That's the difference. Henchmen believe in the cause.
Got it. Okay.
Damn herbs, I am afraid of crossbows. I can't run that fast.
Zigzag ready. I don't run zigzag, not
Yeah,
fast.
zigzag. Done. Well, that's looking forward for the last episode of the season, guys. For She-Hulk.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what do you think is gonna are we expecting to see here on this last episode on Thursday?
Well, we have to have some revelation of the big baddie who's after her, Intelligentsia, who's
Okay.
running Intelligentsia. And I would really like to see Abomination in battle. I don't think we will, but that would be pretty cool. Him and Daredevil and She-Hulk forming a little weird team.
Like a Defenders Mystic Force kind of deal.
Yeah. Little
There's
force.
something that makes up with Abomination on it. So yeah.
I just want more. I want more Abomination.
How about you, Ashton?
Oh, me? Let's see. Maybe this last episode is gonna be her getting arrested or charged with something.
Oh, they're pulling
I mean,
only murders in the building twist.
Yeah, like maybe some like public destruction of property or private property or whatever, right? So she might get hit with some legal stuff, and she's gonna have to navigate that. Plus, intelligentsia brewing in the background. I think it's gonna end on a cliffhanger, and then Marvel will decide to do it or scrap it after. But Disney.
Okay. Well, with Herbs, he says he wants more Wong, and for me, I think I need more of Madison. I need one more episode of Madison to tie this season, and I'll be happy. Yeah.
Yeah, Wong's
even
good
know.
too, but he always felt like a outsider just popping in.
But it seems like he's a crutch just to stay into the universe. Since
Which one is Madison?
Madison is the like the frat girl who
The assistant.
No. She's the chick that the magician has sent over to hell or
Oh yeah, she's the
drunk
magician's assistant.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then she
Madison with a Y, 2 Y's.
it's Madison with a Y and 2 N's. It just yeah, I'd like to see more of that. So but again, we'll wait till Thursday for it to watch and then review on Monday as well. This is Ray saying it's 2 S's, but not where you think. Yeah, that's her. That's her.
That's the line.
That's her line. Yeah. Let's see. And Miss So is asking if we saw the new Hellraiser. Have you guys seen the new Hellraiser?
Yo, I don't watch horrors because I don't think it's like. Okay, so before like I had access to movies at home, right? People used to go to the cinema to watch movies exclusively, right? And I couldn't see the sense in paying my money to go and get scared, than to go home and be scared of more things that I was never scared about before. I went to see this movie, which I paid to go see. So I'm paying to scare myself. I stop watching horrors. I don't watch horrors.
That's good. I like that.
All right. I guess the big news is because they gender swap Hellraiser with a woman.
Yo,
They do.
what is gender swapping up in head?
They're good. Girl's a guy and a guy's a girl now. They swap it out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Pinhead. So I mean, like,
it wouldn't
come
matter
back as anything. You know what I mean? So I mean, people shouldn't be making a big deal of that. So that was like a point of discussion, like in certain communities.
I like it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fine.
If you ask me, a woman Pinhead is scarier than a man Pinhead. Because some of these women out here are already scary, and they come with all this Pinhead shit, they're gonna be even more terrifying.
Oh yeah. Women are already terrifying some men.
Yeah, so imagine they coming out as Hellraisers. Nah, no thanks.
Nah. We'll probably let's plan on watching it and see how it goes and see if we like it or not. We'll give Miss Silly our
give Miss Silly some feedback. You give me some feedback too. I'll believe whatever you say.
Let's see. The Hellbound Heart is the original book, and then the comics hit on the 90s. Okay. All right. we'll give it a search and give it a watch. Definitely looking forward to that. I mean, the only other horror thing that came out this week was Werewolf by Night. Have you guys seen?
Oh, I'm dying to watch it.
I'm waiting to watch. I think I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
All right,
No, yeah, probably tomorrow.
all right, we'll hold off on that. I mean, I saw it today, and I was pretty happy with it. And I put my review out on the world, and
Yeah, you gave it a big score. So
and then
Is it a movie or a series?
made for TV movie.
Yo, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. I mean, some people were not enjoying it because it wasn't true to the book, or it didn't give enough of the other characters any shine. But you know, you when you're trying to introduce new people in the new series, you're kind of pressed for time. You know, you can't spend a lot on story.
I tend to find that books I don't know about and characters I don't know about, I enjoy their shows a lot. So I'm not too worried.
Yeah, I could say for most, yeah, I'll enjoy it for something I haven't seen or read yet, but I can't say the same thing. Say it to.
I feel like did they introduce any other monster characters in this?
Yeah. There's
right. So I feel like this is like a launching for like Marvel's MonsterVerse now because they have one of those too, right?
Exactly, and I mean, Universal already has their monster lineup, and it's still through the whole reshoots or revamps. And
because now they could just slap Marvel on it and be like, Marvel horror movie unleashed, you know, Frankenstein by Marvel.
Surprisingly, this one was pretty bloody and pretty violent. But
well, don't give me the details yet.
Yeah. That's all I can give you. Let's see, what did David say? I thought Werewolf by Night was a total Universal Monsters theme. Good time. Thumbs up. And Ray's asking, did anyone see the Sideways leak indie trailer?
Sideways.
No. Did not. Oh.
Sideways leaked indie trailer.
Oh, you're gonna have to elaborate on that, Ray.
Like the old movie Sideways with like Paul Giamatti.
That was a good movie though.
Yeah, like I know that one. I know that Sideways. Unless they
classic movie on Napa Valley, I think. Was it Napa Valley? Let's go to Napa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you coughing from that spliff? I'm just coughing from a dry throat.
Like she's a big girl.
I kind of confirm.
Kind of girl anything. Grab with both hands. That's my impression of that actor.
Is sideways because someone filmed it sideways with their phone from the screen. Okay.
No,
so they filmed it portrait when they're supposed to do landscape. That's why it looks sideways.
Yo, these people, like, come on, it's 2022. Get together. You know, understand that us, the content consumers, want you to put out the best video possible. So we can enjoy
this view.
That's a whole tutorial.
Yeah, I mean, this is perfect if you want to do a square video for RG, but most TVs like it to be this way.
That's it. Simple.
Yep.
I just posted up on YouTube after.
Well, yeah, posted on YouTube after. I mean, and I don't think have you guys seen anything on YouTube as far as like the whole Peach Momoko news during what happened at New York Comic Con? Or
bro, why are people such people? Like they were like upset because she couldn't get to the entire line.
No,
that's what I'm understanding.
People are upset she couldn't get to the entire line, but she did leave early. Because she did a free signing, which I don't fully understand. And you could bring 10 books, but then dealers were bringing 10 books to get witness, so 10 CGC books, and then they were packing the lines with employees. So like one dealer that had 10 employees working there, like half the staff in line.
Right. So you see the problem there, right? The problem is that she was doing something really nice for her fans, and she was taken advantage of by resellers, whoever they may be or may not be, right? I won't even blame their employees because the employees doing what they told, right?
They get paid to do that.
Yeah, right. So I mean, like, is really the seller, the reseller's fault. And
Well, and so are the flippers, because a lot of these flippers, it's their full-time job, and that's what they do. And they just go to con to con to con and buy exclusives and get them graded and signed. But it was like, man, if you're gonna get all those CGC, like at least pay her, because that's what private signings are for those guys. You know what I mean? Get your 26 or whatever.
And apparently she did have some private signings all over the weekend.
yeah, man, I was
Already.
trying. I was trying to get somebody to go down and do something for me, but impossible.
Well, Miss So, she, according to her message, that she will visit New York again. It's just that maybe this time, the next time, that she'll have a handler that'll help her, at least control.
Well, and this is why all the big name artists have, they have a line agent. They've got the lines taped out. They've got a signing agent up there to monitor the line, and they always have at least 2 or 3, and then they have someone on the other side taking money. So they usually have 3 employees helping them. And I don't think that happened at the big signings like this.
Yo, but at the end of the day, man, people should use their common sense, and they act like these artists are robots and they're just here to do whatever you want. But yo, this is their job. You would like if somebody comes to your job and takes advantage of you in whatever thing your job is, whatever field it is. You understand? And just take advantage of your good nature. Supposing it's just that you work at a food place and you give him free food once, and he comes every day for free food, right? But you're a small business and coming out of your pocket. She tried to do something nice for her fans, and people being people took advantage of the situation because they could see profiting over it.
She was selling signed books for $10. Oh. And then I'm sure a dealer was like, "Oh, buy them all." He's like, "No." Like, I would buy them all for $10. Of course, everybody would.
I mean, you and I were both guilty of going to Bendis' table again on 84 books to sign.
Yeah, but you guys are not flippers. You understand?
Well,
Luke have a business.
We donated.
Yeah, we donated. We donated, yeah.
Right. And Luke have a business, and he get a couple books for himself, and he puts a couple for sale. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But to get 10 books just so you can charge somebody a book that you pay $10 for, so you can charge them 180 for it or more, let me just say, that's gross. That's what people being gross.
Especially when she's visiting from Japan. So it's rare that she makes an appearance on this side of the pond, on this side of the Pacific, and then going further out to the East Coast. That's a whole lot of trip for her.
Well, and she is sensitive, and if you piss her off, she will never forget it. She did an interview like in 2012 in Portland, and she hated how she sounded, so she messaged the promoters, and they refused to take the interview down off YouTube. Now she will never do a live interview again because of that one online interview. Or come to Portland for that matter.
Damn it.
Portland is on her. So don't.
Red, are you going to SC? Are you guys going to San Diego?
When?
No.
For Comic-Con.
No, we didn't. I didn't go this year, but the badge sale is this weekend for return attendees. It's on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Peaches leaving after New York, right?
Correct. I don't think she's going.
There's nothing else happening.
Yeah. What did David say here? I went through that with Don Rosa in Baltimore last year. He does free Uncle Scrooge sketches. The guy in front of me had a short box he wanted remarked and a folding chair.
Yeah, you see, like this, I'd have kicked this man in his face. And I'd do it. I'd do it for sure. For sure, 100%.
If you gotta sit through the line for about 2 hours for all the short box to be signed,
brother,
that guy better get his ass kicked.
Brother man, you can't pull out a folding chair and sit down and turn around to the line and say it's gonna be a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a short while. Because I'm gonna knock you out.
So I'm gonna kick your box.
I had that same kind of situation with Clayton Crane, where a guy brought in a whole long box. He was first in line. I was 100th in line. And it took us 4 hours waiting for that long box to be finished signed.
Okay, so you're 100 in line and a long box was 150 bucks. So
yeah,
that guy doubled it, made the line 1.5 times longer for you.
That motherfucker. But it's what we collectors and fans of the artist have to go through. Like,
Yeah, yo, it's just something that you had to deal with if you love the hobby. You know what I mean? Nobody's forcing you to go and buy books, and it's something that you do because you want to. You know what I mean? And
that's why you need that person to help at least mitigate the line for you and control it. And
now I just sell all my books and start buying
yeah.
statues. So I stop thinking about books.
It's easier to carry a book than a statue to get signed.
Nah, I'm not signing my statues in case I yo, statues have crazy resale value. I never knew.
They do, but there's so much risk having to bring a porcelain statue in line, or at least into the con with you first, and then wait in line. I mean,
but it's easy to go and buy one book to get them to sign. It doesn't even have to be a key, because if you don't care about books and it's just a sig, any book would.
Totally.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Good point. Well,
you don't even have to buy a book. You can get right up to their booth, and there's probably a book there for sale, and be like, "Hey, can you sign this book?" Yes, thank you very much.
I actually drew that book, so yeah,
thanks. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take a print. I'll take something.
And speaking of things getting signed, there's one person who will not be signing anymore, which sadly, Kim Jung-ji of Korea had passed away over the weekend as well. Let me get the where's my share screen there, and Chrome tab Kim Jung-ji and share this. So this man, this talented artist that's able to do this massive jam piece, who actually holds a Guinness World Record for the longest drawing. So he passed away pretty young at the ripe old age of 46, 47. Definitely quite a loss for the industry, and such an inspiration for all the current artists that we're dealing with right now.
Was he sick?
No, he just had a heart attack.
Heart attack, yeah.
Bruv. I work in insurance, bro. You could go at any time for any reason, because most people don't even go for a yearly checkup, so nobody really knows what's wrong with them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so crazy how young he was.
So R.I.P.
Quite talented. Gone too soon. What did Miss O say? Kind of glad I don't go to larger conventions anymore. Too many folks. I have no patience with lines anymore. I like smaller ones these days. I agree. It's nicer to go to a smaller con, especially for shopping. But it's better to go to a larger con if you wanted to get books signed or meet artists and
yeah. If you want to take a long box of books for artists to sign, it's better to go to cons.
Yeah, for sure.
With a folding chair as well, so
Bring your folding chair, your long box,
and your long box.
Just fake having the gout. So get that knee scooter, so that way you can.
And you put like one of those little red trolleys on behind it, and you just drag it all over.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, a little wagon with you
for the signing.
And then just your little scooter over there. Plus, you'll have a place to sit.
You only have to bring a folding chair. Red is thinking 3022, not 2022. 3022.
Make good. Take good advantage of that little handicap. Break your leg, break your foot, fake gout.
Got that gout, baby. Baby, got that gout. I need your handicap access. Thank you very much.
It'd be nice to get the handicap parking too, but just like the lines at Disneyland where they'll push you to the front of the line if you're already in the wheelchair.
Hey, you know what? The world is a wonderful place.
Just stay handicapped.
Yeah, just roll on by.
Definitely.
Yo, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah,
have y'all ever seen a show called Primal?
Oh yeah.
Is that on NBC?
It's on Prime, I think.
Yeah, the animation, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that is amazing.
There's no script.
So good, man.
Give us a little background on that. I don't know anything about it. What's on Primal?
Oh, Okay, so it's in its third season now, but you know Jendi Tartovsky, Jendi Tartovsky,
Yeah, he did Powerpuff Girls, and
Dexter's Lab,
and then
right,
the Star Wars shorts.
right. And this is his next show. Primal was his next show. It's about a caveman and a dinosaur and how they survive.
Oh,
It's so good.
so it's on
Yeah.
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
on Adult Swim.
there's no holds barred. It's like what would a real
Yo, there was an episode this season called The Red Mist. That episode was
Bloody.
mad. That
I
was a
hope he
mad
continues
episode.
though because of how it ended with Spear and Fang, but they're both
Yeah,
dead.
I doubt it could continue. You know what I mean? Because
I don't think so.
honestly, animation itself is hard. So these guys eventually they're just gonna get burnt out on trying to create
That's
because
so true.
he created such an amazing thing in Prime.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
And
true.
I could have swore he did like Samurai Jack as well.
And I was not about to say Samurai Jack. One of the baddest cut. Yo, I have the run of Samurai Jack, the entire run with variants. I was like, you know what? I have to get this because I love Samurai Jack. Man, Brett, these books are nice. Really nice.
Did you also pick up his short run of Power Man? He drew Power Man for like around 2017, like a few for 5 issues.
2017, I wasn't back into the hobby hardcore as yet. You know what I mean? So books like that, like those small little indie runs that he would have worked on, I would have never even heard of.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look, Miss So has good taste, man.
Of course she does. That's why she's on the show. Soon we'll probably have her on here live talking with us instead of on text. So
that was saying.
So we're just waiting for the day when she's ready.
When she's ready, when she have her Elvira costume as well, so she jumps on and she's in costume. Imagine that'd be sick. That'd be sick, Miss So.
Definitely. To finish up the show, have you guys seen the commercials for Violent Night? It's just like a Santa Claus meets Die Hard.
I was about to say like Silent Night, Violent Night.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it with everybody in chat.
Let's see. Let's pull this up here and let's share this. Yes, share. Add to the stream. And let's hit play.
Let's go.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the ranger do my sword.
This is my 4th year as Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, Rattlers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? So just scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because he's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My room's treaty light, so. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah,
Santa?
you're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. It's time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
He's bad, man. You're all my naughty ones. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them up a comb.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
I believe in you, Santa.
Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
Very nice.
Good. Looks
That
good.
looks amazing.
I'm ready.
That looks amazing.
I
Yeah,
don't want to see him and Mel Gibson fight.
Oh, a Santa off.
And
A
Tim Allen.
multiverse Santa off.
Or have David Harbour dressed as the Red Guardian and Santa Claus at the same time.
I want to see
There you
David
go.
Harbour, Tim Allen, and Mel Gibson in a Santa off. And then I'll be happy.
There you go. And
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. That's it.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Ben said himself.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a dark horse.
We should start
Yo.
a Twitter campaign for that.
Yo, that was so hilarious. It's time for some seasons beatings. I had to cover my mouth because I couldn't laugh loud again because I was afraid to wake up my wife. I was like, yo, if I wake up, she's gonna be so pissed. Holy.
Yeah, that movie looks good. It's about time we do have a decent holiday movie, especially with it involves really a dark comedy and Santa Claus. It's
And
really
John
looking forward to that.
Leguizamo. So John Leguizamo is amazing. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
there's that.
yeah. He did play Luigi on the first Super
Oh,
Mario.
we're not going to talk about
He
that.
was clown. He was Violator.
The worst movie ever made.
He was also Violator.
Also Violator, and I think I'm missing another movie here. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, he's been around for a while, and I first time I seen John Leguizamo was his comedy special on HBO.
What?
Yeah, he did
No, I was surprised that's the first time you see him.
yeah, that's like way back. I mean, he did one live from the Bronx. I just don't remember the actual special name. But
Yo.
yeah, that's classic John Leguizamo. Great, stand up.
Yo, trying to put my hat on using like the camera as a mirror was a huge fail a couple of seconds ago. I was struggling.
Counter to the way you usually go to anyway.
Yeah, I was struggling.
That's right, David. It's his one man special. It's dude way back in the early '90s. Can't remember what it was called. Then always like John, haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he hasn't put out a lot of stuff lately.
He does minor roles, like in
Yeah.
John Wick.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to score that nice little trailer of Violent Night? Luke.
Oh, 8-5.
8-5. Action.
Yeah, I would say like a 8. A 8.
8. So we're just gonna wait for the release, and then we'll either give it a
And
better grade or-
reevaluate. Yeah, we could reevaluate.
Okay, I
Sure.
give it an 8. 8-0, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be paying attention to December 2nd for sure.
Okay.
I know that. I can promise you that, my friend.
All right, we'll circle back around at that time. We'll give a full review of that movie where we all watch it. All right, guys, do you have anything else before we cut off the show?
That's it, baby.
Yo, collect what you like. That's all I want to say.
Like-
Collect what you like.
And collect what you can afford. Never sell the farm.
Don't go into debt over comic books. Right? And
Unless you
collect
buy
what you
from
like.
me and then go into a debt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Luke will give you terms. Use this video as evidence.
And then there's always a payment plan with Luke. So yeah.
There you go.
Well, I appreciate you guys for coming on, and thank you for everybody for watching and listening on the show. We'll catch you again on Monday. Hopefully, we'll have a full boat. But otherwise, we'll see you next time. Exercise your prostate, and see you later. And my banner, I can't remember where to put the band. There it is.
Look, you can't do it. AJ, you need to come back. You need to save Red. from himself. This is the evidence right here. Just come to the last bit of the
that
video.
video?
and see
Where's
why
that?
you need to be here.
Where's that usual video we're doing?
He didn't even know the opening. He didn't even know
that shit.
Boys, thanks for having me. You'll have a great night.
All right, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Sealess Villains podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and email us at sealessvillains@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail or text us at 209-975-7597. Be sure to join Luke Week's Facebook group, Rare Keys and First Appearance Comics. And you can follow us on our 2 Instagram accounts, Sealess Villains and Sealess Villains Podcast. Lastly, follow the villains on their separate IG accounts, at Luke Weeks, at C-List Villainous Red, at C-List E-Man, and I am at AJ the Comic Collector. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all next episode.